There we go. What's up, y'all? Technical difficulties. I'm over here running the show by myself. It's your boy, Laddie Bischoff. I'm right here. Thought I was about to be doing the show by myself. If y'all was expecting to see Greg is okay. Greg just had to do some tests today, so he's tired from all the tests and all that. So I just said I was going to do the show. I was going to tell y'all Kenny was on vacation, but here he is.
What's going on, UTR? What's going on, folks? I'm out here in Atlantic City with the wife and my brother. This is my brother, UTR.
What's up?
This is my man. We out here in Atlantic City. I actually can't stay because we about to go grab something to eat. Just wanted to show my man Matty Rain some love. I know he got the show. Whose house? Fucking Swerve's house, baby. That's right. My man Swerve took the belt last night. Unfortunately, I'm not champion, so you know what I got to say about predictions. Fuck predictions. As
right. You have a good one. Eat good, man.
Oh, I'm definitely about to eat good. Be easy, brother.
All right, man. What's good, y'all? That was Kenny with a nice little appearance for us. What's good, Cookies? What's good? What's good, Reggie? Yeah, Swerve. Y'all been asleep for the past 12 hours. We finally have our first black AEW champion. It's Swerve. It's Shane Strickland. It's a great day. Tony Khan finally pulled the trigger. What's good, Batty? Unfortunately, I do not know who won the predictions for y'all. I know who won for us, and it's the person who just fucking showed up. He went into the predictions as the champion. He lost the title at, at TNA. He lost during the TNA pay-per-view. And then had the audacity to win again. So he basically defended his title successfully. Here he is, our reigning defending champion, the good stoner, Mike Ciampa.
You see, you remember when, first of all.
Too bad you got to defend it again this week.
What's going on this week?
That's Backlash.
Hold on. Backlash isn't this week.
Oh, wait, next week. That's next week.
It's next weekend.
Next week. All that shit, it's all just blending together at this point.
This next, I get to talk shit for at least another week.
Right.
So, first off, what's up to my brother, the final Matty?
What's up?
Secondly, what's up to UTR? And what happened last week was so funny. You know when Rock asked Cody, can I hold on to the belt just for a moment? Just for a moment. That's what happened with Tito. I let Tito hold it for just a moment. And I said it that night when I lost that TNA. I'm going to win it back tomorrow. And what happened? Yeet!
I just knew I was about to win again, and I messed around and picked Will Ospreay. I didn't pick Will Ospreay, knowing I should have. But oh well, because it's AEW. AEW will do random shit.
I had the lemon booty during that match. Like, oh shit, Matt done picked Danielson, and I realized I was like, fuck, I gotta worry about Tito too. But he picked Edge and them.
I was over there like, if Bryan Danielson wins, it is over.
Oh man, I was gonna be so fucking pissed because what would have happened is me and you would have tied at least. I think
something would have happened.
me and you would have got let's see, nope.
Because I was the only person who had, like, even with y'all's little double point, if Danielson had won, I would have just been sitting there just chilling like, well, I won.
Yeah,
as soon as he lost, I just told myself, I said, well, I was just like Lil Uzi Vert. Well, I lost.
Good my ass. I was looking at that spread. She's like a hawk. I said, okay, who's Matt guy? Okay, Kenny
As
already
soon as
lost.
Daniel said, I was like, yep, fuck this show. I said, it don't matter no more. Fuck this show. I lost. LAWFE. Lost. That's what I did. I kept watching because I was like, because Greg was like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. And you was like, I'm still watch. I was like, I'm getting sleepy too. But I was like, I'm gonna keep watching this shit. I ain't watching no Scrum. I ain't watching nothing after that.
Oh, fuck that.
All right. So yeah, the over the weekend, WWE underwent some releases, and we had Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja Matt Daddy. He got released. We had Xia Li also got released.
Yeah.
Then this morning, Greg told us it was also confirmed by Fightful Select on Fightful Select. Von Wagner is gone. So no more come Tuesday. He gone. Ain't nobody like me and Greg said in the chat. Ain't nobody coming or going on none of these shows. Ain't no come Tuesday. Veer is coming. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't no more Mortal Kombat Fridays. Like nope. You can still do it if you want to, but Vaughn won't. It will be Vonless. So that is the big news. Those are the big releases over the weekend. We also had happen over the weekend. We had Jade Cargill made her debut on the live event. So she is getting all the necessary training that she will need. I don't know what they about to do with Stone and his kids, because I said the same thing. Like, well, Stone, you about to be gone. And Greg said the same thing, so they're gonna fire his kids too.
Yeah, them little fuckers, them little pebbles gonna be gone. Them little pebbles gonna be gone right along with Daddy Stone.
Right. So that was like really the real big news over the weekend. Aside from we ain't gonna go over TNA because TNA was TNA. We'll probably talk more about that on Thursday. Last night was AEW Dynasty. It started at basically 7:00 with the 0 hour, and it ended just before midnight. They made sure to end it just before midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these matches we're just gonna skip completely over, like Trent Beretta versus Matt Sydal. No, we ain't about to talk about we're gonna talk about the main match that we all wanted to see out of the pre-show was the trios winner takes all match between the Acclaimed, Mike's favorite 6-man tag team, the Acclaimed,
I think
versus the Bang Bang Gang, Bullet Club Gold. And I mean, it was a good ass match, but they did the damn job, and they listened to Mike. They did what we all thought they was gonna do, and they beat the Acclaim's asses, and now they are done finally.
Daddy Ass got his ass whipped last night.
He got Daddy whipped.
That Billy Gunn is out. He's 60 years old and still taking an ass whooping, boy. Good for the House of Black. That's when I knew it was gonna be a good night for me. When those fuckers won, I said, "Ooh, I'm feeling real good about tonight."
Oh yeah,
good.
Yeah, that was House of Black. As soon as I was happy for Bullet Club Gold. Like, all right, y'all done. Glad that was done and over with. They opened the damn pay-per-view with Okada versus Pac. And I'm like, damn.
Oh, I misspoke. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun.
Oh, you good?
I didn't mean to say House of Black. Yeah, Bullet Club Gun. Yeah, Bang Bang Gang. Yep.
Yeah, they took the Acclaim out their misery.
Yep. That's when I knew. When those three fuckers won, I said, yeah, it's gonna be a good night. Because that's the right team. That was the right team to unify those belts with. You gotta have Jay White. I mean, it's Jay White, okay? you got to have Jay White have something unified. All right, and the Guns they just continue to get better, So shout out to them.
Yeah, Max Caster had a really that rap he did last night was really really terrible. It ain't even bearing worth the repeat.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
I think at this point, well, the dumb thing that AEW really did was create their trios titles because they already had ROH already had them. ROH had them before AEW was even in existence. They had, and then AEW just happened to buy them. I guess they're going to end up both of those. Technically, this is where, like, to your point, Reggie, they're two separate companies. But in all actuality, there should really only be one set of trios titles. I would, if it was me, the ROH ones would be the ones that would be continued on. But because it's AEW, they're probably just going to keep that AEW branding on them, and then let those people just travel. Those are basically their equivalent of their women's tag titles, where they're just gonna float between both brands instead of there being an ROH 6-man title and an AEW 6-man title when y'all are both the best at the same thing. It ain't like it's Raw and SmackDown where it's like, well, at least they changed that up at least. And also, to Batty's point, yeah, fuck Matt Cat, yeah, fuck him and his sexual assault rap. Cookies, he said, well, they did say they are unifying in the continental stuff too. So are they just going away or will they be split again down the line? I think those trios are, the two sets of trios are gone. Those are now one. Everything else is probably going to end up surviving in the long run, except for the international and the continental. Because at some point, they're going to listen to Mike. They gonna listen to Mike. They gonna straight up say, hey, there's no point in us lying to these folks.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna backtrack for a little bit. As far as those trios belts, they just didn't even have enough tag teams to have.
Right, they don't have enough for those two brands.
Exactly. Like you don't even have enough trios teams to have two belts. So that was smart to unify. And like Matt said, just defend it between both brands. And Tony Khan, listen to me. Just go ahead, have Okada kill Roddy, and have Okada be your inaugural AEW Intercontinental Champion. Just go ahead and do it.
Right.
Go ahead and do it, Tony Khan. It's right there. Listen, we love Roddy, but Roddy gonna die, okay? It's gonna be a great match, but Roddy gonna die. You got Okada there. Let him be the Intercontinental Champion, be the first one to hold it, and then boom.
Right.
That can be, for real, that can be your second main title. You got the AEW title, you got your Intercontinental title, and then you got your TNT title right underneath that. So boom, there you go. Do it, Tony Khan. I know you want to. We don't need two inner and continental belts. We don't need Just saying. And we need to get here at Under the Ring Podcast. We need some money for that idea. You got the Khans, y'all got endless money.
Right.
Pay us for that idea.
Then after that, we had the House of Black whip that ass on Adam Copeland and the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was happy to see that. That was a good match. And then after that, honestly, it's probably my favorite match of the whole night. Ooh, excuse me. The TBS Championship match between House of Black's Julia Hart defending against Willow Nightingale. That was a good ass match. Like, we all knew Willow was gonna win, but like, damn, like that was just a feel good moment because Willow everybody loves Willow. Willow is that girl. We all love her. She's cute and cuddly. She's an overall good wrestler. And to see her get put over like that. So to see her finally get that moment of winning, even though Mercedes came out there just like we knew she would, she came out there instantly. So we know it's gonna be Mercedes versus Willow, the rematch.
Exactly.
Or nothing.
They were like, if Willow they would have hold on to the belt until I'm like, y'all know getting damn well,
right?
Hold on to that belt until double or nothing.
Like, she's gonna have like one defense probably from now to the end of May.
Exactly. She'll probably have a rematch against Julia Hart, or they'll have a fucking title eliminator or some dumb shit.
Right.
Like and then here come Monday. Mercedes. Monday. Again, do not insult our intelligence, AEW. It's okay. Listen, Double or Nothing is literally a month from now. Okay? You know Willow's going to be the champ there. It's fine. Use that whole month to just build that story. Just add on to the story that they've already been telling in Japan. Okay? It's all right.
I think it's a slow burn to her. It's a slow burn to her becoming a heel.
Oh, yeah. That character screams heel. Like, Sasha Banks, the whole Sasha Banks character was a heel in its entirety. So, yeah.
That's why I just couldn't on it anymore. Yeah. I think it's a slow burn to her going slowly becoming a heel. Mm-hmm. So after that, we got Mike's other favorite title. International Championship. Roddy beat Kyle O'Reilly. It was a good match.
Good match.
It was a good match. Honestly, the ending, everything that happened after the match was that got everybody's attention. Adam Cole shows up. And as soon as he popped up, I said, I know Greg mad. Because I know that was one of his tiebreakers. I already know that was one of his tiebreakers.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, he said, damn it, it was. I said, I know which tiebreakers you're going to. Will Adam Cole show up in any fashion tonight? Yes or no? Mm-hmm. And if you had answered yes, you would have been correct. But we don't have those tiebreakers no more.
No.
So, I mean, he came out there, he's celebrating with the crew, but he is shooting all sorts of looks at Wardlow like, what the fuck is he here for? Because Wardlow helped Roddy win, and Roddy really didn't need the help. So he's looking at him like, I guess you still cool to hang with us. So we know what's about to happen to him. We know what's gonna happen to Wardlow at some point. He gonna get old Yeller. And here come this fuckery of a match. Mike said it earlier today. He said, as far as he was concerned, he had booked this show, except for this match. The match that pissed off the internet, wrestling community overall. Hook defending the FTW championship against the Lionheart, Chris Jericho, or the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, because he's calling himself both of those. Which one are you, my nigga? A tree or a Lionheart? This is like, I knew he had trademarked the Learning Tree. This is literally just him getting over his little bullshit ass trademarks. Ain't nobody going to Jericho to learn. Not no more. That tree, that man, it did. Like Batty. Ain't did nothing. Ain't did nothing. Ruined a damn good show. Pissed us off. Honestly, it ruins the whole point of the FTW championship. This was literally just a point, another reason to give Jericho another title he's never had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a terrible match. Like, Hook had to carry that man all throughout.
Yeah, I'm pissed at the simple fact that Jericho's fuckery cost me a perfect fucking card.
Yeah, because none of us picked, all of us, we were all in agreement. Oh, Hook winning.
And it should have been. And it should have been. It's like, to Matt's point, it's just another bullshit reason to give them a title. And let's be honest, okay? That title,
and the match was long as hell for no reason.
Yeah, that. And let's be honest, that title hasn't meant jack shit since Taz held it 25 years ago.
Right. Hook was just like, with Hook having it, at least he was like putting some type of like respect on it.
Mm-hmm.
But all the other, it's like, oh, now Jericho got it. All right. Y'all just need to just put this title back up.
Because what the fuck can Jericho do with that title? Really, what can he do with it? Besides prance around and says, I'm the FTW champion. Ooh, this was a title that I wish I had won back in the 90s.
Right.
First of all, by the time that title was even created, you were in WCW.
Right.
So it just makes no sense.
This is just as bad as when he was ROH champion. He was calling himself the Ocho. It's like, bruh, you do not need to be like when he became ROH champion. Everybody complained. They're like, "Ew, this is not what Ring of Honor stands for." I was like, exactly, it's not. But he continues to. He just looks stupid at this point. And then after that bullshit, we end up getting timeless Tony Storm successfully defending her title against Thunder Rosa. So we got that. I like that match. It's just I hate they had to follow up. They had to wake the crowd back up with looking at that crap. It was a good ass match. I mean, Tony's on always. She's gonna win with some type of fuckery. She's the heel. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's what a heel does. And then we got what is honestly what people are calling the greatest match. One of the greatest matches ever now was Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. And oh my goodness, that was a good ass match. That I'm still salty that Danielson didn't win. But yeah. That's up there for match of the year because
absolutely.
That's definitely one. That's going to definitely be in our top 10 match of the year candidate in our list for match of the year for end of the year because just the physicality Bryan Danielson is just crazy,
insane.
Bryan Danielson, he has a death wish. Like, he just be like, just kill me. Do everything short of killing me.
I said it when he signed AEW. I said, did this man really want to die in the ring? Like, does he really want to just die in the ring? Because at these days, he literally gets his ass whooped every fucking match. It's like, good God. I mean, he said it. I mean, this is his last year supposedly wrestling full time. In some instances, I believe him because he just be in wars.
And I mean, Ospreay and that damn hitting blade.
Woo!
I mean, because Because Ospreay hit Danielson with a hidden blade, then followed that up with a Tiger Driver. And that's when he started grabbing his neck and his shoulder. And before we could even blink, Ospreay hits him again with a hidden blade and pencil.
Hey, I will give AEW this. I would give them a tremendous amount of credit for, even for a split second, I thought oh shit, is Danielson legit fucking hurt?
Right.
Oh no, this is not good. And then I was like, Mike, this is a work, but still, they did a damn good job.
They did do a damn good job of scaring us.
And then apparently Ospreay said at the scrum that he's no longer going to do the hidden blade, which leads me to think that he's lying.
Right.
And he's going to kill somebody with it again, and we're going to get a full-blown heel turn from him.
Yeah, that's going to be... It'll basically be the equivalent. Yeah, that's basically all that's going to happen is he's going to retire it. But when we do see it, it's going to be like, oh my God, Blade. He hasn't done that move in ages. Yeah, because he's a heel now.
Exactly.
The hidden blade is a heel move.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I will only use this move when I really, 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 really have to dig down deep to use it. He's trying to basically make the hidden blade his demon. Right. But after that, we got our ladder match. We had the Evil EVPs, the Young Bucks versus FTR. And it was everything we would always get when it's FTR. You got a whole bunch of blood.
Mm-hmm.
But we also got the return of everyone's favorite wrestler, Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy Jack Perry is back today. He is back, baby. He is back to terrorize us. Had us thinking it was a fan in the ring. And it's ain't no fan. They take the mask off the fan and it's Jack Perry. Mm-hmm. And while the security is distracted, the evil EVPs just walk on up the ladder and take the belts right on off.
Mm-hmm.
So, bravo to them. We knew that's how Jack Perry was going to show up. He was going to help them. Yeah. Y'all didn't have to show that footage for all that. But
exactly. We would have been better off without it. We would have been better off without the damn footage. That would have added more. See, that's when you need shock value.
Right. Them showing the footage tipped us off that Jack Perry was coming back. If they had just not even bothered saying anything, they could have just been like, well, you see how we got rid of Jungle Boy around here. They could have just said something like that. Y'all see what we did to Jungle Boy. He over there talking about he the scapegoat. Oh, y'all don't need to see this footage. Because if y'all saw this footage, y'all know that he is not the scapegoat. He had to go. And then he shows up last night or doing what he did would have been way more shocking than them embarrassing themselves with the actual footage showing that boy get choked out.
Exactly. It's because y'all wanted to chase some clout. Made that
Perry Mason. He definitely still look like a little bitch. And after all that, we get to the match of the night. Well, not the match of the night. We get to the main event. The match we all knew, the ending we all knew was gonna happen, but we loved it any damn way.
Mm-hmm.
We got Swerve finally defeating Samoa Joe and Tony Khan, finally making history, making Swerve Strickland the first black AEW World Champion.
Yeah.
So, finally, It is over with. I ain't like that little garbage ass little fake Kobe picture he tried to do, but that's that shit.
Right.
I appreciate you trying it, but no.
Yeah, that's the exact thing I said. I was like, okay, Swerve.
Nah. Oh, like I see what y'all tried. No.
Yeah,
y'all are AEW. I think it's been. There's some people that don't like Swerve for the other stuff he has done and said, and there are some people that I just look at Swerve for the stuff he does in the ring, and I just ignore other stuff. Like I don't care about him rapping. I don't care about a lot of the stuff he do. I just watch him for what he does in the ring. I don't care about what he does outside the ring. Because I know a lot of these folks, a lot of the stuff they might do outside the ring or in their personal time is probably questionable. Or I might be like, oh my God, this person likes this. Nope, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know no more.
And okay, people don't like a motherfucker who likes to rap. Okay, Montez Ford has 2 albums out.
Right.
Him. Like, okay, Swerve, he likes to rap. He has his own podcast. What's the fucking problem with that? People just want to complain just to complain, man. They want to complain just to complain. Now, as far as that Kobe picture, this is where WWE would have did that shit right. That shit would have been pristine.
I was telling Mongo, like, what happened is some folks they call Swerve a coon. That's just straight up what they call him. They just call him that, just because he had a song where some of the lyrics said he was talking about an ex girl. He said something, but the lyrics said he used to date a girl. Da 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 da. She was black and ugly. And then we know that he don't be dating black girls all like that. So a lot of folks just be like, oh, well, he don't like black people. He's this, that, and the other. I'm not gonna judge him off of any of that, because I don't care who you love, honestly. Love who you love. I ain't the one that gotta love them. You are. So that's just how I treat Swerve. I look at Swerve like a lot of folks probably look at RG3. I mean, RG3 loves white women. I don't care that he loves white women. That's not my problem. He's the one that got to lay down with that woman, not me. I don't give a damn what Swerve like.
First of all, there's too many niggas that are like that, okay? Who cares? Like, first, if he decides that he likes white women, that's on him. Like, who cares?
I mean, they called New Day coons.
Exactly.
They thought. I mean, if they had went off of what Vince initially was trying to have them do, until they started doing the stuff, they took control of it. They probably would have been looking like coonish.
Oh yeah, they would have been.
The fact that they set about, they're like, no, we like anime. We want to put bootios. Like that's the one thing that's like, all right. They were the one opposite of everything that was Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would keep up with current jokes. Them and the Usos would be like the one like things that would stay current. That would be current, and everything else would just be whack.
Mm-hmm.
Now, King Booker, I like a lot of black people love King Booker. We like Booker T. So just the simple fact that we just like Booker T in general. He won King of the Ring, and then he started calling himself King Booker and talking in the proper English. It's like, all right, we'll get jiggy with that. Now, a lot of folks like Crime Time. I did. I like Crime Time. Now, this is the opposite, because me and Mike had this argument. Mike liked them.
I love Crime Time.
Now, here's the complete opposite. Who liked the Prime Time players? Who didn't like the Prime Time players? Some prime time players were shucking and jiving and crooning. And, oh well.
Right. Listen, I can appreciate Crime Time being just straight up niggas on TV. Like they over here robbing niggas every week, just doing absolute bullshit. I fuck that. Prime Time, ooh, get it, ooh. I'm like, really? Fuck. Oh, I can see Titus O'Neil, but fucking Darren Young. You compare Titus O'Neil with somebody else that looked like that looked like a primetime player. Darren Young did never look like a primetime fucking player. Titus had the look of a primetime player, not fucking Darren Young.
And my thing with Crime Time is they fit to give it too well. Right? I'm like, they just look like some dudes that are right around the corner from me.
I think that's why I like them so much. I'm like, it's like they just signed two niggas right off the street.
I'm like, I'm good, Vince. I'm all the way. Now, K-Quick, it's like two different variations because folks forget that R-Truth has been in WWE for like 20-something years almost. Exactly. But he left at one point and was in TNA, and then he showed back up in WWE, and he's just never left. Exactly. He's been in WWE since like 2007, it feels like. Like, he's been there forever. Like, the first time they had him show up with Road Dogg, and that's when Road Dogg was still trying to do the rapping bullshit, even though he wasn't in DX no more. And he was like, here's my new friend, K-Quick. It's like, ew, what is a K-Quick?
What the fuck is a K-Quick? And then you see him a couple years later in TNA winning the NWA World Heavyweight title. Right. Like, oh, shit.
Braun, the Truth Killings. And then he came to WWE as R-Truth.
But yeah, I mean, and Batty made a great point. You know, if he ain't out here assaulting women, you know, putting his hands on kids and shit like that, just being just outlandish, then look, who gives a fuck, okay? Like, sweet.
Right. As long as he ain't out here doing no OJ type of shit, we are fine with him.
Right. If he ain't setting the culture back 300 years, then I ain't got no problem with it. And shout out to Swerve.
Like, I'm happy for him. That's why I'm just gonna treat him just like I treat him just like I treat RG3. Like, every person I like or I watch is not gonna do everything that I like. We're not all gonna be in alignment with one another. Exactly. So it's like, oh, you like that? All right, cool. Well, you do about 40 other things that I like, so I'm just gonna ignore that. As long as you ain't out here like touching no children. As long as the stuff that I'm ignoring is not something that's like, I can't ignore that.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, you're always gonna have, and my wife, she coins this perfectly, Wokemon. You're always gonna have Wokemon on the internet. Be quick on the trigger, calling somebody a coon, buffoon, all this shit. That's always gonna be the case, especially in wrestling.
Because they're just, and I mean, it's still a predominantly white sport as much as we are, like, as much as we give them our money and all that, it's still a predominantly white sport. But we are still, they know that they have to cater to us, and they are good at that. Tony Khan has finally woken up and smelled the coffee, and he's like, oh, I need to actually, like, if I want black people to watch my stuff, I probably need to make this guy my champion, which, he finally did it. That's why I'm just, I ain't even looking at him. I'm just happy it's finally done. This was basically this was the equivalent of Cody finishing his story. It's finally done. Like, good Lord.
Yeah, woke your
Like,
mind. Yeah. Go
like,
ahead,
good
Maddie.
Lord, it's finally, the story is finally done, and now we can get to see him as champion.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe was a great transitional champion, as someone who we didn't even think was going to hold the belt this long, and he held it
Exactly.
all. He took it off MJF, held it long enough to make us forget about MJF.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, all right, now we can finally get on with the story that we are supposed to be telling. Swerve can finally be this top champion, because this is what this is what AEW needs. They have done a whole rebranding, as far as I'm concerned. They did all the new sets. Everybody got new little gimmicks. The Young Bucks, when they started, were faces. Now they're heels. Like, everybody is in a different standpoint than where they were when they initially started in the company. And it's like, all right, y'all need a champion that can carry y'all into basically y'all's new era. Like, this is
Right.
a new era for AEW, and Swerve is that guy to do it. All through all the pump bullshit, all the injuries, all the Jericho bullshit that is going to keep on happening until he finally just dies in the ring, or something just tears and he can't get it fixed.
Mhm.
Like, this is what they need. So I'm just happy Swerve is finally the champion. It was a good ass show. That was probably one of their best pay-per-views they've had. Yeah, I have to say that's probably one of their best pay-per-views. I saw you gave like a B plus, A minus, and I agree. Probably B plus, A minus.
Yeah,
It's all because of Jericho.
exactly. That's the only reason. Like that A minus is strictly because of Jericho.
Like, Jericho fucked y'all show up. So
Mm-hmm. He
we're gonna get on into Raw. Raw is gonna be. They actually gave us a nice little preview. The main event, I'm gonna assume, is gonna be the battle royal for the women's world championship. They ain't having no tournament, which that would probably be better. But hey, they want to have a battle royal, so I guess. So right now, the people announced for this battle royal are Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Natalia, Tegan Knox, Ivy Nile, Maxine Dupree, Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter. Nia Jax, who is one of the favorites. Becky Lynch is also a favorite too. Liv Morgan, another favorite. Piper Niven, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell. Also, this Raw is coming from the greatest city in the world, Columbus, Ohio. So everybody, the rumor is we might be getting Buckeye Booty making her return. Alexa. So everybody thinks Alexa Bliss might be coming back. So who knows?
mm,
I don't know who could honestly be winning that battle royal, just because I don't trust the names that they have listed, just because somebody like Alexa could come back. A
right.
lot of folks want Chelsea Green to win because it's a battle royal, so they're like, well, let her stumble into winning the title because she's been taking all these ass whoopings. So how about she just gets this title and then she can get her ass beat in a title defense or whatever?
No.
And
No.
Triple H is Liv. I wouldn't be shocked if Liv won. But if she won, it's low key kind of lazy booking in my opinion. But at the same time, and Mike, you probably agree with me, Triple H is kind of ass when it comes to these on the fly title adjustments. Because
Yeah.
remember, he gave us KO as Universal Champion, and that was so random because that they ain't never followed up. Like, KO had a bunch of title shots, world title shots, and he got his ass beat by Roman. He got
Yeah.
his ass beat over the weekend, but he got beat on SmackDown by Solo and the family. So like, that's just like, I don't know what Triple H, like that's when Triple H was really backed into a corner. he is low key. Maybe he'll do better tonight, but I'm just like, I'll see. I'm just waiting to see who actually wins because I don't even know. It's one big question mark now that I know it's a battle royal.
Yeah, I think it has to be. It has to be in my mind either Liv or Nia.
Exactly.
The two women who had the most, other than Becky, that have had the most recent feuds with Rhea. It has to be those two women. But first of all, like you said earlier, Matt, he was better off having a tournament.
Yeah.
Have a tournament for a couple weeks. The winner, maybe
Winner could have went to Backlash. The winner could have played. They could have fought at Backlash.
Exactly. You could have had you could have literally had a couple matches tonight, a couple matches next week, and then a fatal 4-way at Backlash. Boom.
Right.
That's your champion. Whoever wins the Backlash is your new women's world champion. But if Alexa does come back and we whop her way into that title, that'd be great. That'd be a restart. That'd be something fresh. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know.
It's honestly one big question mark because whoever it is, they are. I mean, they're the second women's world champion technically. Because I mean, and in hindsight, Drew was the second men's world champion for all of like 2 minutes. And Priest showed up and became the third one. So whoever is probably getting this, you're probably going to be losing it pretty soon. Like,
whoever winning this is definitely going to be transitional.
Yeah, so it's
and whoever beats that woman will probably at some point face Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
When she's cleared to return. So yeah, man, and this is why that injury just came at the wrong time.
Yeah. And then you got the draft. The draft is what? Friday and next Monday. So it's like, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't even know. The draft is coming up, basically. The draft is coming up. This is, like you said, this injury happened at the worst time that it could have possibly happened. We got, not only do we have a new champion being crowned, we got our newly crowned Raw. Well, they're not Raw. Our World Tag Team Champions, Awesome Truth, defending against DIY, aka D-Generation X.
Good question, man. When is the draft?
The draft, I believe it is. I think it is this Friday, and because one of the whatever episode that's in Cincinnati, y'all have the draft.
Yeah, it's this Friday here in the greatest city in the world, Cincinnati, Ohio. We get to kick off the draft, baby.
Yeah.
Will I be at the show? No.
Right. So the draft is this week. Draft starts Friday, ends Monday, and then Backlash is the last pay-per-view, and then the switches will become official on Monday, and then the top rope draft is that Monday.
We could get the NFL draft, but we got the WWE draft.
Right. Then the WWE draft, then the NFL draft is this week. It's this Thursday, and then the NFL, then WWE is going to be ignored because we're going to be watching the second round. We will catch up on the WWE draft on Saturday morning while we're worried about who our teams are actually drafting on Saturday. So I'm pretty sure Awesome Truth should be retaining. Like, if they don't, then, well, they just ain't retaining. Right. We got Ricochet and Andrade teaming up to take on Judgment Day of JD, Madonna, Lego Head, and Dirty Dom. So that should be that match will probably over deliver because, like, you're gonna see a bunch of people do it. It's Ricochet. Ricochet gonna do something that's gonna make us be like, oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got the Ring General Gunther making his first appearance titleless.
Yeah, and for over
Yeah.
600 days, he had that Intercontinental Championship. 660 some days.
First appearance titleless. And then we probably get more hype on between Jay and Damian Priest because they will be fighting each other for the world title. I hope we get some type of response or something from Chad Gable after he beat Sammy's ass last Monday.
Whoop that man's ass in his hometown.
Like, I hope he comes out there and explains his actions. But that's basically the whole Raw preview. That's pretty. Yeah, we got the Battle Royal. Gunther's making his return. We got a Awesome Truth from the World Tag Title defense, and we got Ricochet and Andrade. And then they'll just be hyping up the draft.
This Raw.
No, go ahead, Mike.
That was said. This Raw can go. This Raw is either going to be very good, or this Raw is going to be very ass.
Right.
It's
either going to be
coin flip.
Right. It's either going to be you play it on your phone, or you're going to be like tuned in, like actually trying to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say we've been electrified. We got it right here, 55 minutes. So I'll just tell y'all, be sure we air. Here we go. Let me put it up there. We air every week, Monday through Wednesday, 6:05, 6:15ish. Usually 6:05 if Greg is here, but because it was me, I like to make sure that I got everything all set up. But y'all know how to bear with me. But it's usually at that time. Thursdays, 8:45ish. Usually been right on time at 8:45. But hey, 8:45, 9 o'clock-ish, you'll be right there. But if you're subscribed to us, you will get the notification right when we go live. Follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod. And like I said, 8:30, 9-ish, follow the damn page so you don't miss out. We also have our link tree, has all of our links. You can follow any of our beautiful faces here. You can follow the man who needs the clicks, the one who gets paid for this stuff, Greg Bush SK. He's resting well. He's all right, so he'll be here tomorrow if he's feeling better. If not, it'll be me again. It'll just be me coming straight from work, but you'll see me. And you got our boy Rock Riz 44 living it up in Atlantic City, eating good, smoking good, all that. And we got our reigning, defending champion, Mike Ciampa, Mr. Freshbeard. And we got myself. The right answer, the final Matty. I still can't debut my other gimmick because I ain't won the damn predictions title yet. So I'm still Matty Reigns, the final Matty, whichever one of them fools you want to call me. The man with the beer in his hand. This beer is empty. It's a nice little IPA. It's getting warmer out, so I need to be drinking all my wintertime beer, so they ain't even here when it starts becoming 80 and 90. And we got our street team captain, Boreal Valiente, Tito. Y'all make sure to follow him. That man, y'all also, if y'all in the New York area, make sure y'all follow him because he got some drinks coming out. Y'all want to get your firecrackers and all that? He's the one y'all want to hit up. Kenny has tried the stuff. It's good. It's Kenny approved. Also, good local news correspondent, Justin D. Baxley. So with that being said, we got some comments. My bad. Thank you. We got somebody watching from Nigeria. What's up with you? What's up with you, Daniel? Kanisha, you might have lost your title. I don't even know. By that time, I don't even keep up with that stuff. I keep up with fantasy, so I got
Kanisha, just tune in. Just tune in Thursday.
Right, Greg can tell y'all, or Reggie know. But hey, until then, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Until then, y'all have yourselves a good night. See y'all tomorrow for NXT on deck. My favorite night of television. Led by HBK, HB Shizzle.
Yeah. Have a great night, UTR. Have a great night, UTR. We'll be back tomorrow.